What's up today, people? I want to go into basically getting CDL. First thing I want to tell you is you want to shoot for the top and become an owner operator, because I got something for y'all. A local owner operator probably make now these numbers is take home pay. It's take home pay. That's after everything, all your expenses, diesel, insurance, plates, permits, all that shit. This is what goes in your bank account. A local driver gonna probably make in between $1,200 to $2,200 per week. They pretty much on the bottom of the food chain. You pay for your freedom, pretty much. A tanker driver, the guys who you see with them big metal tanks with the liquids in it, or they might, run hazmat or whatnot, they should be bringing in between $2,000 and $6,000 per week. Food, like a reefer unit just stands for refrigerated unit. They make in between $1,500 to $6,000 a week, and $1,500 being a real bad week. That's what you would take home, bank account. General freight, which is like cereal, TVs, canned goods, scrap metal. Shit, I got a load right now, just big ass metal brackets that they put brake drums on. Just brackets, you know what I'm saying? In between $1,500 to $4,000 a week. And these numbers are not made up. Like, these numbers are not fucking made up. I'm gonna try to see if I could get some truck drivers to post a stub or something, but they probably not, because they got kids, mamas, and wives that they don't want to. You know how it go. Military loads. You should be able to pull down in between $3,500 to $8,000 per week, 7 days, every Friday, every Thursday. You get paid that money. And last but not least, we got the top of the food chain, heavy haulers. That's them dudes you be riding and you be seeing the pilot cars behind. And we gonna get in the pilot cars too. They make a lot of fucking money. You see them dudes behind them, they be in like little vans or cars, and it say wide load or whatever. Those are heavy haulers. Them motherfuckers, after everything, after permit, all that shit, they be making in between $10,000 and $20,000 take home per week. I'm not making this shit up. Look into it. Going to owner operator medium income for heavy haulers. Google it. Check it out. It's pretty lucrative. If you want to know what my biggest check was that I ever seen in 1 week, I think I bought home like $7,000 in 1 week. You know what I'm saying? So just, you know what I'm saying? That'd be basically, to get started, the best thing to do is, number one, stop smoking weed. Yes, if you smoke weed, you gotta stop. Pissing in a cup just ain't doing it. They taking hair now, nigga. They going to the back of your scalp, mustache, getting armpit, all that shit. You don't believe me? They doing that shit. A lot of these companies do not want these guys in there that's been smoking, because if you get into an accident, motherfuckers suing them for millions. So, you know what I'm saying? You gotta stop smoking. Next is you're gonna have to find out the route you want to take. Now, you could go to a school, a truck driving school, through a company. Now, the thing about a truck driving school through a company, they're going to charge you about in between $2,500 and $3,500 for your shit. And if you ain't got the money up front, you know what I'm saying, like, you know how they go. They're going to 9 out of 10 get you signed a contract that you got to stay with them for 1 year. And, you know what I'm saying, it's not bad. You're going to make some money. You will learn some shit. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? That's not really a bad thing. But you will be obligated to stay with them. So, you know what I'm saying? That's that. But I did do some research yesterday. I called a few friends of mine as drivers. Thanks, Ant. My man Anthony Newman. My man Terrell out in Cali. I talked to him yesterday. I talked to my man. I talked to another guy too. No, just Terrell and Anthony. And basically, they gave me a couple schools. My man Terrell said that Prime Transportation, PRIME, like Optimus Prime. He said that's a good school to go to. You could go with them. My man Anthony told me CRST and Warner was pretty decent schools. You know what I'm saying? And I think he said Swift was too. Swift Transportation. Y'all probably seen the trucks out. Now that's if you want to go through a truck driving school that's actually a truck driving company. Now, there's other ways to go about it, which is somewhat of the best way to me, but it's a little bit longer. You know what I'm saying? You go through Go to your local unemployment office and ask them for information on the CDL program. Some of them do have it. Next, you got local community colleges. Go call daily in the Chicago area, for example. They got Daily College. Call up to Daily College and Olive Harvey and stuff like that, and ask them about their CDL program and what's the criteria and what you need to do. I know a couple people came into England. That's why I went. I wouldn't advise nobody to go there. They some fucking, oh my God, they terrible. But like I went through them and I made it through and I got my CDL. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you could go to you could go to, like when I was at, at the end of the day when I was at England, it was a few people came in with their CDL. They just didn't have the experience. They were like, man, I got my CDL from Daily. I think they said Daily College, and it was like shit. It was like 2-3 months. We learned, we drove, we did all this, and that. I just don't got the experience, so that's why I'm here. I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. After you do that, we're going to go over the next steps. Then I'm going to do a video on how to do a lease purchase correctly. Everything that you need to do before you get one of these trucks from these people. All the inspections, the money you need to have. So you can be lucrative, man. The goal is, man, get some owner-operators out here. And y'all should be pulling down $2,000 per week. Easy. You go over the road. If you ain't seeing $2,000 per week, you need to inbox me, man. Because $2,000 per week ain't shit. You already know what it is. That's the info. If you don't want to end up in a box, think outside of it. YB.